Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Should move over here like this. Yesterday's price. Terry Smooth Jr., my brother. What's goody with you? Leon Sterling, Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on? Demetrius Cohen, what's going on? Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's going on, Young King? Jesse R., Mosquito, The Watcher, Boxing News DC, Justin Hawkins. Yeah, my people's up in the building. Anthony Robinson, Jesus, Jose Arza 210, Zainier Presley, AJ Lewis, Donald Hall, Big T, my brother. What's goody with you? Alex Naives, Robar's the GOAT, M. Scott, Ravanda Law Sandul, what's going on? Jazz Almanis, Miss Joette, peace bless Queen. How you doing tonight? Fernando Nunez, full movie episode. Corey Bing Sr., Mano, Jambo Japan, Lyndon Smith, M. Scott, Mr. Charismatic, Clint Eastwood, Michael Johnson, Mosquito, Broderick Haney, Barbara Davis, peace of bless Queen. How you doing today, Queen? Augustus Miles, Ali the Artist, Dre Full Time, Judah 773, Tez Parza 0218, Just Boxing, Gerard Hancock, DVJ 600, Curtis Price, Tone Mitch Television. What's good? Smash that like button. Antonio MMA, Macadocious Mac of the South, Jermaine Bowen, Kevin Johnson, Brent Lawson, Denzel Horton. What's goody with you? Am I in Australia? I wish. Frankie C31, Robbie the Fool. What's going on? Jerry ABC 2000, Dylan Williams. What's going on? Tone Capone 1, my brother. Oh, Sam in the building. Oh, Sam in the building. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go subscribe to ppv.blkprime.com. Can we get them likes up? DF Dub Motivation, Jay Samuels, Gabriel Perot. What's going on? I know they ain't going to be happy with tonight's show, huh? My brother Big T, he said, I know you luxury rides. I know that ride. I know your luxury rides. I know that was riding like garbage. Oh, in the car? David Rasmus, what's going on? Mark Wonderler, what's going on? You told him that the car just had a little scrappy, brown lumber 909. It was all right. Soul Glow. I want my vision back. Snipes Mac, what's good? Yeah, Jose Arsad. That was Yavi, what's going on? LC, what's going on? Timothy Stoudemire, my brother. He said we speak. Hey, Timothy, you had me in tears when I read your comment earlier. DP Rocker, my brother. You had me in tears, brother. I read that comment. I don't get many comments from my uploads. Felix Mays, what's going on? I don't get D. Rich Richardson, what's going on? I just know it was a rent to your car ride way better than that. Yeah, man. Crawler Low, what's going on? Payday J, what's going on? Yeah, Timothy, you had me in tears, bro. Literally. I don't get many comments from my uploads. You know what I'm saying? I don't get notifications from them. Paul Porter, what's going on? I don't get many comments, notifications for the comments. So Zell Ray, what's going on? Jay Lynn, peace bless Queen. Where you was at yesterday? Juan Garza, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling tonight? Nah, I'm on my phone. Lincoln Bills, what's going on? Thomas Moreland, national champions, bowler. No, what's going on? I got a surprise for y'all tomorrow. Surprise. Ah, surprise. Ah, surprise. Surprise, man. D. Wright, Mile High Raider, Jaquan Pickett, Big Factor, No Cap, Kellant 709. For you, Jalen. Miss Joette. Pardon me, Queen. Jay Gadget, what's going on? We got 362 people and 150 likes. Ja Bleak, what's going on? That Bozy Ennis interview was A1. Great question. Salute. Appreciate you, bro. Bozy is my guy, man. Ernest Skinner, what's going on, great brother? Miss Aisha, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Ruben Gutierrez, what's up? So let's get into this. Daniel Darris 76. Amin Ra, the mud, what's going on? Mustafa Malik, excuses my masculinity. Tone Mish Television. Bobo, my brother, Bobo, where you been at? Jordan White, what's going on? Ali the artist, Tom Rice, what's going on? So let's get in. Keith Terry, what's going on? I need y'all to get the likes up, though. 383 people. Cheers, people. Cheers. Chris Rob Media TV. John Anderson. No red cup, all clear glass. No red cup, all clear glass. Nathan Beckham. Barbara Davis, peace, bless, Queen, and Super Chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Said checking in on you. Passing through with the little color in the chat. Let's talk that boxing. Blessings to my Queen, Barbara Davis. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. Yeah, a lot going on, Miss Short. Antone Johnson, what's going on? LJ Burns, what's going on? Chris Rob Media TV, what's going on? So, the WBC has decided. Crane Enterprise, what's going on? Barbara Davis, this tastes delicious. Peace be free, what's going on? Mark West, what's going on? Yeah, I don't be meaning to do these after darks during the week. I don't. I really don't. It just be happening that way because of just my day. Mile High Raider, sipping on fofos, wrapped in bobos. So listen, let's get into this. So the WBC, not surprising at all. I'm not surprised at all. Melante Davis, what's going on? I'm not surprised at all at the WBC. Nobody here should be surprised. I don't know. At Buffalo Wild Wings, my Warriors just lost, shaking my head. What's good? I thought it was postponed. Philip Buffington, what's going on? Regular Bob, what's going on? Robert Williams, what's going on? So, let's get into this. Starter Kid Duke, my brother. I don't be meaning to do these blue blood after darks. Not during the week, I don't. On Sunday, I'm cool with it. During the week, it ain't my speed, but it is what it is. Flawless mentality. Young boy never broke again. What's good with you? Say less. Say less. Nick J, peace, blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Put the brooms up. Ain't no sweeping happening tonight. Miss Joette, I'm all right. Copper Colored King, what's going on? I'll be all right. Roy Babineau, Willette Strong, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Tech RD, my brother. It's going to be a gentleman's sweep. A gentleman's sweep. We got 484 people and 230 likes. It is, Nick J, it is. If I say so myself. If I do say so myself. Taquan Wack, what's good? Melante Davis, let me rent you up. Uh-oh. There you go, Malante. Eli Zachary talk everything. Julio Vasquez, what's going on? God greatest, what's good with you? So, nobody should be surprised at the WBC. But they come out and they say that Canelo Alvarez never has to fight David Benavidez. Huh? When I heard that, I got my Scooby-Doo on. Yes, sir. YB, yes, sir. Bernard Gilbert, what's going on? Adrian Vet, what's going on? When I heard what he said, I felt like Scooby-Doo. Did he just say what I thought he said? And so I had to run it back. A good fella sent it to me. Black Ham TV, what's going on? Yeah, Veron, he said never. Antone Johnson, my brother, what's going on? He said never. What? Dub _ right side, what's going on? Melvin Harris, Jazz, what's going on? What? I don't remember what movie. What? I couldn't believe he just said that. DT, what's going on? And this was a private conversation, people. Just so y'all know. Sean Terrence, what's going on? Just so y'all know, this was a private conversation. Blake Jones, brother in the super chat, he said, you be looking for reasons to dislike on Canelo. You see what I'm talking about? Some people are just so silly. Some people are so silly. Why do I look for reasons to dislike on Canelo? What are you talking about? Let me ask you a question, Blake Jones. You think it's okay for David Benavidez to never fight Canelo Alvarez? V-Rock, what's going on? Where do they get these people from? It's like they created in a lab. Ligaro Pasado Bassa, my brother, where you been at? It's like they created in a lab. You can't make this up. I don't know where they find people like this. Dub _ right side, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, appreciate you cooking, Blue. They in these say the neck. Facts. So where do they get these people from? Where? Hey, bro, that's a grown man, and I hope you a grown man. Gio James Khalil 98, PGH Big Dog, what's going on? Or dare I say, I hope you're not a grown man talking like that. I don't know where they find these people from. What you mean? What do you mean that, oh, you just find a reason? What are you talking about? The WBC just said that he don't never have to fight him, and you talking about find a reason? Mr. P, what's going on? Neckbone, what's going on? Chris Rob Media TV, what's going on? I need to find a reason? No, I ain't need to find no reason. They give you enough. I ain't got to look for nothing. Agdar Muhammad X, what's going on? You ain't got to look for nothing. They give it to you. I ain't looking for nothing. You look for reasons. Shawnee D, what's going on? Hey, you look for reasons to not like Canelo. DeAndre Green, what's going on? Fans like that. We don't need those types of fans in the sport of boxing. Don't need them. Nicholas Simons, what's going on? Dre, full-time brother in Super Chat, he said, these Canelo fan mutations are evolving. Facts. What? I don't understand. Where do they find them at? Like, bro, you can't be, it ain't that serious. It's just not. It's not that serious. Timothy Stoudemire, my brother, let me rent you. It's not that Cyrod King. What's going on? It's not that serious, brother, that you come in here just defending blindly. All right, man, you know, come on, man. Leave Canelo alone, man. Leave Canelo alone, man. I ain't say this. The president of Mauricio Suleiman, pray for Creasy. What's going on? He said this, not me. What you mean? Antone Wright, what's going on? Mr. Airhead, what's going on? So you come here talking about, man, you find the reason. I find the reason? Oh, you think it's okay. See, I told y'all before, you're not a fan of the sport of boxing. That's why. They're not fans of the sport of boxing. There's nobody that's a fan of the sport of boxing Okay? Just think about this. Nobody that's a fan of the sport of boxing is going to be okay with them saying he don't never have to fight David Benavidez. Who does that? DeMar Kennedy, BK Cookies, what's going on? Basin Boxing Talk, Ray Wallace, Brother Adam, what's going on? Only somebody that's not a fan of the sport of boxing is going to be okay with somebody saying this guy never has to fight that guy. Who's okay with that? You're okay with that, man? That is so. Hey man, it's such a turnoff. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Nobody should be okay with him saying he don't never have to fight him. Nobody. Oh, and then he, on top of that, Nick J, check it out, Nick J. On top of him saying that, you know what he says afterwards? On top of him saying that, you know what else he says? You know what else he says after that? He says, Canelo Alvarez can do what he wants. He does what he wants. He fights who he wants. That's why we franchised him. Excuse me, Mrs. Lamont? What'd you say? That's why we franchised him. He's the franchise champion. He don't never have to do anything. What? He never has to fight his mandatory? What? So why is David Benavidez? So let me ask you a question. See, this is where I get confused. And see, remember I told y'all after the fight. See, y'all gonna give me my roses while I can smell them. You're gonna give them to me. Ruben Diaz, brother in Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, use the same energy with other fighters too. You have a specific energy for Canelo. You don't like seeing him as the face of boxing. You even tried to match his pay-per-views with Bivol, with Spence. LOL, respect, Saul. Yeah, okay, great, brother. Appreciate you. Anyway, back to regular scheduled programming. Derek Kills, what's going on? So now, what did I tell y'all after the fight? Canelo Alvarez ain't talked about franchise since he was franchised. Let me say it to you again. Canelo Alvarez didn't talk about being franchised or franchise title since he was franchised. Oh, you want me to say it to you again? Canelo Alvarez has never talked about franchise since he was being franchised because he left the division. So, Tony Cricko, what's going on? Yes, Barbara Davis, check me out, Barbara Davis. This is what I do, Queen. You understand? You know I do this. He was franchised at 160. His next fight, what did he do? He jumped to 175. He didn't stay in the division to even use or acknowledge the franchise title. He went to 175, Queen. And he competed for those belts at 175 and then at 168. So the whole franchise notion never came into play. Shogun 76, what's going on? Never came into play because it was franchised at 160. It never came into play. And then, let me ask y'all a question. See, this is what I do. I showed them how to do this, son. Let me tell you something. This is what I do. Jordan White, what's going on? Let me ask y'all a question. Elijah on the Dawn, what's going on? Y'all, hey, woo-wee. Where my drink at? Let me ask y'all a question. When he was fighting Caleb Smith, and when he fought Billy Joe Saunders, and when he fought Caleb Plant, was the franchise belt on the line? Blue, stop, Blue. Blue, you better stop it. You better stop. Let me ask y'all a question. When he fought Caleb Smith, when he fought Billy Joe Saunders and when he fought Caleb Plant, did you ever hear them mention anything about franchise titles? I'll wait. I'll wait. Somebody stop me. And unfortunately, Ruben Diaz, you can't stop me. So Ruben Diaz, since you said this is what you do, you like to dislike, okay, cool. Let me ask you a question, Ruben Diaz. Did you see him with 2 belts in the ring like you see Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos Jr.? Did you see Canelo Alvarez in the ring after those fights with a franchise belt on his shoulder? Somebody tell me. Did you ever see him with a franchise belt on his shoulder? Yeah, Broderick Haney, he can't stop me. Ray Smith, what's going on? He said, I know what you're trying to do. No, you don't know what I'm trying to do. Because, see, the truth is the truth. I asked you a question, Ruben Diaz. Did you ever see him with a franchise title on his shoulder? Ever? Iverson Handle, Skills from New Orleans, my brother, what's going on? Ahmed Rod, he says, slow down. Jermacki, what's going on? Uh-oh. Should we go to the videotape, people? Because I always keep those. Y'all know what I do. I keep all types of, somebody put it in the chat. I keep all types of what I do. I keep all types of rewind. I keep all types of what? Somebody finish it for me. I keep everything. This is what I do. So, let's go to the videotape. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go to the videotape, because this is what I do. Because this is what I do. Unfortunately for you guys that come here talking about, hey, Blue, man. Hey, Blue, man. Give Canelo his respect. Sure will. Dominic Seaborn, what's going on? I sure will. And I'm going to show you how I do this, son. And I'm going to show you how I do this, son. Uh-oh. 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 Here we go. It's me, Yaya. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wow. Blue, don't do it to him, Blue. Don't do it to him. I got him, Grim. I got him, Grim. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Hold on. Easy work. They don't like that Floyd Mayweather voice. Easy work. Get them likes up. We got 794 people. And why we don't have 794 likes. So, here we have Exhibit A. Teofimo Lopez, right? With said franchise belt. Piece of cake. Fly Guy Squad, what's going on? I'll buy that for $1. I'll buy that for $1. Right? And here you go with your boy George Kambosos Jr. Oh, what do we have here? Another franchise title. Rumble, young man, rumble. And then you go to said Canelo Alvarez. Undisputed champion. This is the regular WBC title, and there you have this specialty, what they call this title right here. What was it called? What was this one called? The Azteca, right? The Azteca belt. This is the Azteca belt, right? And they go to regular WBC belt. Look at it. Well, what do you know? Larry B, what's going on? Well, what do you know? Regular WBC title. Sir Aztec belt. WBO, IBF, WBO, WBA, IBF, WBC title, Azteca. Where's the third one? There it is. Somebody tell me, where's the third belt? On two said, what is the Azteca belt? This one right here. Where's the third belt? Well, what do you know, Zaire Presley? What do you know? Vanessa Lockwood, Peace Bless Queen. Where's the third belt? Somebody tell me. Where is the third belt? See, this is a specialty belt, this Azteca belt. So you could go ahead and remove that. Then you have the regular WBC, okay? You have the IBF, the WBA, and the WBO. Where is the other belt? Oh, you like the cut? It's me, Yaya. He did me good. He did a body good. Appreciate you, Queen. Blue, you don't know the behind the scenes. No, I do know the behind the scenes. I'm asking you a question. Let me ask you another question, Ruben Diaz. Don't time out Ruben Diaz. Don't block him, please. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do none of that. I got it. I got him, Grim. I got him, Grim. I got him, Grim. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. Don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do anything. Please don't. Please. And donate $1 super chat. Refresh that super chat for my peoples. I'm confused because there's a belt missing, isn't there? The SS family was going on Ernest Stewart. Hey, isn't there a belt missing? Shouldn't he have 3? Yeah, don't time him out. Don't block him. Don't do nothing. John Crow, what's going on? Julian Rumble, what's going on? Shouldn't there be 3 belts? Uh-oh. I come with receipts. Barbara Davis, peace, blessed to the Queen, back in the super chat again. Blessings to you, Queen. Sean Clark, my brother, back in the super chat. Blessings to you, King. Shouldn't there be a third green belt somewhere in this equation? John Wick, my brother. Julian Romblay. He said, so Blue Blood, does that mean he ain't gonna be? Now you know they ain't no way they're gonna take the title of Undisputed away from this man. Kai, my brother in Super Chat, Haney. Salute. Hit the like button. Salute. Marky Dan 123. What's going on? Ain't no way they taking the Undisputed away from him. Damon Kenny, what's going on? Where is the third belt, people? You don't believe me? I shall show you again. Bing! That is a franchise belt. That is not a WBC regular belt. Okay? Okay, pumpkin? Bing! There it goes again. Popped right back up, didn't it? Moving now, isn't it? Bing! There you go. Right there. WBC franchise title. You can see the way it's constructed. You see that? The way it's constructed, you see it's not normal. Right? See, this is the WBC regular title. This is the WBC franchise. You see it's not normal, right? Okay, pumpkin. And there you have it again. Bing! You see the way it's constructed on the inside with the yellow flag and blue or whatever that is on the inside? That is said franchise belt. Let's go to the videotape. Bing! There goes the regular WBC belt. Once again on display. This is not. You see that? That is said regular belt. Okay, pumpkin. There goes the regular. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. You see this this here regular belt. Hey, I don't know why the WBC regular belt has my brother Black Fight Fan on it. Why is Black Fight Fan on it? Nick J, please explain to me how Black Fight Fan got on the WBC title. Fly Guy Squall, my brother in this Fly Guy Indy in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Stephen A said before the fight that Canelo hasn't lost LOL. Plus, if Rolly beats Tank, I'm hiring Booker T and I'm getting in that ring. Salute to you, great brother. My brother Bitch B Megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, friends with little kids, have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV. My brother Bitch B Megastar Little Princess's channel. Bitch dropped the link. Nick J, somebody explain to me how Black Fight Fan got on here. How'd that happen, Nick J? Rolling in for dough, what's going on? How'd the brother Black Fight Fan get on this belt? Somebody explain. Look at him. Big Truck Trap Star, what's good with you, great brother? Look at Black Fight Fan on the belt. Now, how did he pull that off? D21519. Somebody explain to me how Black Fight Fan got on this belt. Fight Night Elite, what's going on? Colin Davis, Dusty Cole, what's going on? Dre Finders, my brother, he said you missed my super chat. Sorry about that, great brother. Let me scroll back up. Fernando, what's going on? Somebody please explain to me how my brother Black Fight Fan got on there. How'd he get on there? Who sent him? Who sent you? Hey, great brother, I don't see your super chat. Super chat. I don't see it, great brother. D Webb, my brother Super Chat said, can I have a Big Mac with that French fries belt? Facts. And you get a shake with it too. And they're going to give you a Diet Coke to wash it all down on top of it. Somebody stop me. So now, Ernest Stewart, my brother, appreciate you. So now, we ain't hear nothing about Canelo Alvarez being Bossa News. What's going on? We ain't hear nothing about Canelo Alvarez with franchise. Nothing. Ruben Diaz, brother in Super Chat, he said fighters shouldn't take the WBC route than simple. Well, here's the difference, though, Ruben Diaz. See, I understand what you're trying to get at, but I need you to understand what I'm telling you. Understand the words that are coming out my mouth, like Chris Tucker said. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So now, take this into consideration. Slow it down. What I got to do, put it in subtitles? Take this and consider racing. Frankie C31, brother in Super Chat, he said, WBC sending Nello belt overnight express as we speak. Oh, this is a fact. Take that in consideration. What I got to do, put it in subtitles or something? Take that and consider racing. So now, check it out. This has only come back up into existence once again. I said what I said. We talk sports. What's going on? Original Skywalker. What's going on? This has only come back up into existence again because David Benavidez is on deck. Now they want to sub out Canelo Alvarez for a relief pitcher. He was just pitching a no-hitter. And now David Benavidez has stepped up to the plate, and suddenly they're telling us he like to leave our island. Just me and E, what's going on? I'm super confused. You're going to get this work. So, suddenly, you was throwing a no-hitter. Nobody could touch you. Huh? You get ready to go down in history. His story. You understand? Ken Walker, 2900. What's going on? Uncommentary. What's going on? Stephen Elder Mack. What's going on? Dre Fine is my brother. Triple OG. It's me, Yaya. Peace, blessings to the queen, and the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Southern T Boxing and Sports. My brother, go subscribe to my brother Southern T Boxing and Sports. Ruben Diaz, brother, back in the super chat. If Canelo fought Bivol, why would he be scared of David Benavidez? Because, let me fix this for you, great brother. They went in with firearms and they came out with jobs. So here's the thing. There's a built-in, Mark Pottis, what's going on? There's a built-in excuse. Fighting, okay, Dimitri Bivol. My brother Drew Titan, the LLC in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan, LLC in the building. Drew, drop the link. Mr. Hand. Mr. Hand, suddenly I like to leave your island. He said, wasn't me. I was outside, but it wasn't me. I wasn't the only one outside. So, so now, I think I'm going to have to order another one of those. Hold on, people. Zoomverse, what's going on? I'm going to have to get another one of those. Uh-oh. My brother Key on Everything Boxing and Sports in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Key on Everything Boxing and Sports. What's good with you, Key? Key, drop the link. Yeah, Larry B. Why they not answering? They don't answer this phone and start looking at it like Lennox from Belly. My brother DJ Ghost in the building. Go subscribe to my brother DJ Ghost. What's goody with your Ghost? They don't answer this phone and start looking at the phone like Lennox and Belly when he realized they was coming for him. This ain't right. This ain't right. This ain't right. DS, what's going on? Nobody answering? Anthony Rose, what's going on? Kamara Owens, what's going on? I'm going to go down to the front desk and it's going to look like a Halloween movie. Hi, how you doing? Is our room service closed? Oh. Oh, man. Wish I would have knew that. What? So I can't order a drink or nothing? But could I come down and get it, though? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's no good, man. It's too early for that. Too early to shut down. All right, great brother. I appreciate you. All right, you too, man. What is he talking about, man? No one J Pity City, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, man, these Canelo fans come right out a comic book. They sure do. Man, you come straight out of a comic book. I guess gotta take my time with the rest of this one. Yeah, A1 Hoop Zone. Salute to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. That ain't it. That ain't it. So anyway, back to regularly scheduled programming. So now we have heard zero, zilt, nada, nothing about Canelo Alvarez and franchise. Franchise, the only franchise champions we have been talking about as of today, okay, since it came into existence, has been Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos Jr. Franchise did not ever affect or have anything to do with Canelo Alvarez. Because even when he was the WBC mandatory challenger, that being Jamal Charlo, franchise didn't affect Canelo because he left the division. Right? Shy _064, what's going on? Peace be free, what's going on? So it never affected him. So now suddenly they talking about he'll never have to fight David Benavidez because he's the franchise champion and he does what he wants. Wow. So now let me ask y'all this question because see, I got all types of people coming in my chat. All types of people came in the chat after David Benavidez fought. Okay? And he beat David Lemieux. And I said, why are they calling him a 3-time champion? He didn't win the belt for a 3rd time. And everybody came here talking about, well, that's because, Blue, you don't understand. He is the WBA regular interim intercontinental, he is that guy. Canelo gotta fight him. He's the mandatory. So what happened with that? Now, is he suddenly going to be handed a belt and people going to suddenly start calling him an email champion? Because I highly doubt that anybody say that David Benavidez is an email champion if Canelo Alvarez hands him over the title. Mr. Michael 33B, brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. He said Canelo was looking at Mauricio Sulon like Lennox from Belly when he asked if Benavidez was really his mandatory. Facts. Salute to my brother, Mr. Michael 33B, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. PC, brother in the super chat, he said, who is more of a duh, Donald, Daffy, or Saul? Yeah, man. But the thing that gets me the most, and smash the like button, we have 859 people here, and we have 617 likes. I don't know where they do that at. Antone Johnson, brother, back in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, pretty soon, sweet cherry Canelo won't have any more cherries to pick off the tree. Then who is he going to fight? Flores? So let me tell you what he's going to do. Like the brother said, let me tell you what the brother said. He said, nobody should pick up the WBC title. Well, here's the thing. They are handing him the WBC title. Okay? They already putting it in place, putting it in motion. They ain't trying to cross Canelo Alvarez. They're not trying to ruffle his feathers. They're not trying to get Canelo Alvarez off his square. You understand me? So what they doing is they putting it in motion. They letting you know, listen, we ain't ordering David Benavidez to fight nobody. That ain't happening. Not nobody named Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez does what he wants. He fights who he wants. That's why we franchised him. He don't never have to fight David Benavidez. No, he don't. Rats Music, what's going on? He never has to fight David Benavidez. Ever. So unfortunately, Jimmy Torres, what's going on? So unfortunately, you may never see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez unless Canelo Alvarez says, I want to fight David Benavidez. How does that work? Because let me tell you what happened the last time they attempted this. Yeah, you know what I got in there? The myrrh. You know what I mean, Ghost? I got the myrrh in there. Jesus Valdez Carranza, what's going on? Ruben Diaz, my brother in Super Chat, said, Blue, we already know Canelo runs WBC, but still, facts. So now check this out, though. I want y'all to check this out, right? He's fighting Triple G. Now, keep in mind, the last time they attempted this, the WBC, to put their foot down, Solomon Walker, brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, sad news for boxing. Ukraine boxer, yeah, proved it away on the front line. Although he wasn't popular, salute to him and prayers up. Yeah, that was unfortunate when I saw that, man. Very unfortunate. Now watch this now. Remember, Canelo Alvarez, the WBC, they attempted this. Y'all must have forgot, like Roy Jones said. John Crow, what's going on? In my knowledgeable opinion, who should Canelo fight? David Benavidez. So now think about this, right? David Benavidez is due his opportunity. He lost his belt on the scale. He's never lost his belt in the ring. Why does he always have to jump through hoops and hurdles to get this opportunity? Quentin Gilliam, what's going on? Sean Coleman, what's going on? So now let me go back down a little memory lane for y'all. Cowboy 489, what's going on? I'm gonna go down memory lane for y'all. Remember, the WBC attempted to put their foot down. And they told Canelo Alvarez, told him 40, what's going on? They said, listen, you're going to fight Triple G. You're going to fight Triple G. Remember that? And Canelo Alvarez was like, wait a minute. Ghost Tag, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez said, wait a minute. You just the face of this. You just the figurehead of the World Boxing Council. I am the man here. You just the face here. You just live here. I run here. Straight GX, what's going on? And so remember, Canelo Alvarez said, I denounce the WBC from here forward. I won't touch a WBC title. You Master Allah, what's going on? A Trader, what's going on? He said, I won't even touch a WBC title. I don't want to represent the WBC. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want to skate with them. I don't want to chill with them. I ain't trying to do nothing with the WBC. Remember that? Burgess Meredith, what's going on? Don't want to kick it with him. Don't want to skate with him. Don't want to do nothing with the WBC. When they ordered him to fight Triple G, remember that? He was not happy. Oh boy, he was not happy. Oh boy, he was not happy. And the WBC at that point in time, they started to get froze out, right? And it was like, oh, wait a minute. We can't not have Canelo Alvarez a part of what we do and represent. Thomas the Ages, the Gazelle, what's going on? Demetrius Bright, what's going on? Mark Potts, what's going on? Yeah, Ghost, you know what I mean? I got the little, it's pretty good, though. I guess it's good for what it's, you know what I mean? So now, you know what it is, B-Mac. So now, Manuel Rodriguez, what's going on? So now, think about this. You think the WBC want to be put in that situation again? No one, J. Pity City, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Benavidez got to show up after every Canelo fight like Clubber Lang. Won't work. So see Money Best Stop, Brooklyn in the house, without a doubt. So now, think about this. The WBC, they ain't trying to go down that road. That's why they created the franchise to begin with. Y'all didn't hear what I said. Canelo Alvarez wanted to move around freely at that time. He had the backing of the WBC. At least he thought he had the backing of the WBC. But then the WBC, they said, oh, man, we might have one in this dude, Triple G. Remember, they was quote unquote calling Triple G, oh, he fight Mexican style. Randy Gang seeing what's going on. Triple G, he fight Mexican style. So the WBC, they got ahead of themselves. They started thinking, man, this dude Triple G is on the same level as Canelo Alvarez. Man, we're going to have to invest in him just as much as we invest in Canelo. Check Hook, what's going on? Zoomverse, what's going on? Manuel Arellano, he said, Blue, you'd be surprised how many Mexicans don't like Canelo. Oh, I'm sure. See, I know the real ones understand and see what it is. It's the fans that just put the addict in fanatic. You understand what I'm saying? Lou Hint, my brother, a pillar of this Blue Blood Sports TV. What's goody with you, Lou? Randy Gaines Sr., brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you. See, I know the real fans understand and see. No, I don't be talking to them. Oh, no, I ain't talking to them. I'm talking to the casuals that disrupt the fans and the sport of boxing. Mr. Michael 33B, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another dub on your boy Blue. He said in a minute, the WBC going to give Jake Paul a cruiserweight belt and have Canelo fight him. Oh, for sure. So now, keep this in mind, right? The WBC, they got ahead of themselves, right? They got besides themselves. They started viewing Triple G. Oh, man, Triple G is the same as Canelo Alvarez, man. We could promote him. We got to get behind Triple G just as much as we get behind Canelo Alvarez. So that's why they put their foot down and they said, listen, you know what, Canelo Alvarez? Hey, man, we got another Canelo Alvarez out here. His name is Triple G. You're going to have to fight that man, T. Bonafide. What's going on? Because they felt like, oh, we in a win-win situation. That's what they felt like. They thought they was in a win-win situation with Triple G and Canelo. We can't lose. Duncan Pennyhughes, what's going on? We can't lose. How can we lose? We can't, right? But then they realized Triple G ain't the draw you thought he was. Triple G ain't in the draw. Remember, they stripped Canelo Alvarez. Boxing matchup, Dwayne Freeman, my brother. Don't forget that. The WBC, at that point in time, they took the belt from him, right? And Canelo Alvarez wasn't happy. Oh, he wasn't happy. And oh boy, did they learn their lesson from that. And from that point forward, when they started to see mandatory starting to knock on the door of Saul Canelo Alvarez, they said, wait a minute. It depends on who is the mandatory. If he come in the form of Jamal Charlo, there's no way we could force Canelo to fight him. Jeremy Hurd, what's going on? So this is what we're going to have to do. What are we going to do, right? And so then the WBC say, you know what? We got to come up with a franchise belt. Yeah, an acknowledgement. This is you king them in chess, right? In checkers, you get that extra piece on top of the piece, and then the game is over. The game's over. Once you get that extra piece on the king piece, you know what I mean? You get to your opponent's side of the board, and then you get that extra piece on top of the piece, and now he can start doing all types of things. He could jump off the board and jump back on the board, and he could jump 5 steps ahead and 5 steps backwards, and you ain't got to take a break as long as your hand don't stop moving. He could keep going until you go, and then you got to say, leave the piece there, leave the piece there. You understand what I'm saying? So they said, listen, what can we do to give him the utmost credit? We're going to franchise him. You're going to do what? We're going to franchise him. Now, let me tell y'all something funny story about this. And my brother Julian the Truth, the Punch Drunk Monkey Show. In the morning. Right? My brother Julian the Truth. You don't believe me? Me and Junior the Truth was with the WBC when they came up with this rule. You don't believe me? In the morning, the Punch Junkie Morning Show with Junior the Truth, right? Ask Junior the Truth, who was he with when the franchise title was announced and the WBC announced it? It was me, Junior, and WBC people. Why y'all be thinking Blue don't like the W? Blue don't like this person. Blue, guess what? Blue was driving the car. It was my car we was in. Urban Naturalist, Apotheosis, brother back in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, this is the best boxing channel on YouTube. I appreciate you, great brother. Barbara Davis. It's 11:30 right now, right? Junior sleeping, ain't he? I was going to call Junior. He probably going to be like, bro, are you kidding me? So listen. It was me driving. FSU was going on. Big Pool was going on. My car. Junior the Truth was in the car with me. And we had the WBC with us. I even had the WBC belt with me the whole time. You don't believe me? Hey, my people, what do I always keep? Somebody stop me. What do I always keep, people? You don't believe me? I was there when they made it up. What do I always keep, people? Larry B, I need y'all to say it again. I need y'all to say it again. I need y'all to say it again. And here is even more proof. You see the hat I got on right now? Uh-oh. Mark Potter's brother in Super Chat dropping that duh on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Hey, it's not just you, but my name is pronounced as Potis. Oh, it is? He said, you had it right a while back at first. LOL. I got you, great brother. Potis. Got you. I keep receipts, right? This is not a boxing match. This is not an event. Just to let you know, bang. Uh-oh. 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 What's on my shoulder? I took it to a show and tell. Me and my brother from the WBC. What is that? I ain't at a boxing match, but I got the WBC belt with me. I ain't at a boxing match. Rondo Datcher, brother in the super chat, he said Canelo's so loved because he's the closest thing to. Hey, that's a strong possibility. Hmm. 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 I ain't. Does that say a boxing event? This is show and tell. I had the suitcase with me. As a matter of fact, I had the belt in my room in the hotel. I was holding it for the WBC, for Mauricio Suleiman and the brothers for the WBC. Salute to them. I just got to be real. I just got to keep it 100. I ain't got nothing against him. I just got to keep it 100. I just got to keep it 100. Renell Bradshaw, have a great night, King. Terry Smooth Jr. said he brought a replica. Nah, great brother. I had a suitcase and everything. No, sir. Buttons on it and everything. I got the suitcase and everything coming. Hey, Trader, what's going on? Suitcase and everything was with me. Oh, yeah, Miss Aisha. I tried to tell him this is. I showed him how to do it. I could tell you somebody else that was with me if you don't believe me. If you don't believe me and ask the brother if I had the belt with me the whole time, go ask Boxing Ego. Go ask Boxing Ego. Yo, who had the belt in their room? Talia Cunningham, what's going on? Who was carrying around the belt? Who had the belt in their room? And do y'all know what belt that was? The same belt Jamal Charlo got right now. Oh, 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 oh. Mike Lee, he didn't even know he was getting it. He didn't even know he was getting it. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Randy Gang C and say, you missed my question, bro. What was your question, great brother? Sorry about that. Randy, put it in the chat again one more time. I'll catch it. So when y'all be thinking, hey, Blue just be talking and talk, and y'all be letting these other dudes with these other platforms be telling you I be talking just to talk, yeah, okay. Mr. Blue, Cam Estrada, what's going on? When y'all be listening to these other platforms telling you, hey, Blue be talking just to talk, man. This dude don't. Yeah, okay. Maurice Hannon, what's going on? Yeah, okay. Jermaki 2684, what's going on? So I told y'all, it's nothing personal. I'm just a fan of the sport of boxing first. And so I want everything to be done on the up and up. Not because, oh, you favor this guy because he's going to bring you the most revenue. We have to take out so much of the business out of the sport of boxing. Yes, it's a business. Like every other sport is a business, but you got to allow it to be a sport as well. And that's where we go wrong. And that's the problem that I have. The problem that I have is this, right? Is this, right? Is that we are not allowing the sport to be the sport. Not naturally, organically. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Randy Gaines Senior, brother. He said promoters are boxing or understand. Oh, Randy, you detracted it. You retracted your message. Put it back in. Oh man, pause. That just sound a little. That ain't sound right. That ain't sound right. Type it back, great brother. So it's not about. I know people they get over. Oh man, Blue. Oh man, Blue. You know, yeah, that didn't sound right, Bish, at all. That didn't come. Hey, that didn't sound right at all, bro. And I ain't one to say, pause and all that. That's just not who I am, But that didn't come out. That didn't come out right at all. That didn't sound right at all. That just sounds all types of way off. That just sounds way off. Smash the like button. Mamba, what's going on? Big Dog Willie, where you been at, brother? Ruben Gutierrez, what's going on? Salute to Mexico, my brother, Manuel Arellano. He says, salute from Mexico. Mexico, viva Mexico. Taquan Savage, my brother, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? I have nothing against the WBC. I have something against the business in the sport of boxing that's preventing the sport of boxing from being just a sport. That's where I have a problem with. I don't have an issue. She loves Marion. What's going on? Yeah, more than likely. Tarab Galah. What's going on? So I don't have an issue, you know, with the sport of boxing. I don't have an issue with the WBC. I don't have an issue with. I don't have an issue with none of it. I have an issue with the business getting in the way of the sport of boxing. And I have an issue with the powers that be in the sport of boxing allowing the business to control, opposed to, because this is how I feel. Smooth JT, what's going on? Let me explain to y'all how I feel. I know this for fact now. See, once you start to see the truth, you can't unsee the truth. You follow what I'm trying to tell y'all? Once you see the truth, you can't unsee the truth. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Jim Black, what's going on? You just can't. You can't unsee it. Once you see the truth, you can't unsee the truth. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? And so here's the thing. I realize I've been privy to so much information that I start to see that behind the scenes, they're just solely moving in a business manner, right? Lyrical Lethal, what's going on? And here's the problem that I have with it, is that they know Shy Focus, what's going on? D. Murray, don't worry, what's going on? And this is why a lot of people don't understand why I give Bob Arum so much respect. Bob Arum don't sugarcoat anything for y'all. When I sit down with Bob Arum, just me and Bob Arum, right? I say, Bob, man, what about this fight, and that fight? Bob Arum lets you know every single time. It's the fans. They are going to go, Tip O'Malley, what's going on? In the direction. Brandon Pollard, what's going on? They think the fans is most likely going to support. You follow what I'm trying to tell y'all? So if they believe that the fans is going to support this fight over that fight, that's where they're going to go. Bob Arum, he lets you know all the time. You can't do nothing without the fans. Bob let you know that. Successful Hustler, brother in the super chat, he said people should have listened to Marquez Chavez, the OGs. Facts. Listen to this. Bob Arum he has always told me, every time I talk to him on or off camera, right? The first thing Bob would tell me is, you can't do nothing without the fans. And the first time he told me that, it didn't click. The second time he told me that, it didn't click. But the third time he told me, it clicked. Ding. You, the fan, have more power than you believe you have. Mr. Michael 33B, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another dub on your boy Blue. He says, so we all know Canelo can't beat Benavidez at 168, but what odds do you give a Charlo or Andre? I give him the same amount of odds as David Benavidez. I think that this styles is all problems for Canelo Alvarez. That being David Benavidez, that being Jamal Charlo, that being Demetrius Andrade. They all present problems for him in their own different way. They have their own style that's going to present different challenges and big hurdles for him. David Benavidez, his length, his size, his activity, his hand speed, and his will is going to give Canelo problems because he's much bigger. He has fast hands, long arms, power in both hands, combination puncher. He has a very weird style. He's like a big version of Canelo. And so he's going to present problems for him. Jamal Charlo is going to present problems because Jamal Charlo is very fundamentally sound, very skilled, with a lot of power, who's very athletic and very strong, he's going to present problems. He's much bigger than Canelo Alvarez. Then you have Demetrius Andrade, who to me is the most complete out of all of them. He presents the biggest challenge, but he is the biggest question mark because of lack of activity, because of just multiple different things when you talk about Demetrius Andrade, right? So, but he's big. He's just as big as Jamal Charlo. He's not as tall and rangy as Benavidez, but he's not much far behind, right? But he is a southpaw that's slick, that has hand speed, foot speed. Jamal Charlo is more flat-footed. Dave Benavidez is more flat-footed with a pressure style. Um, but Demetrius Andrade, as big as they are, he's a southpaw, 74-inch arms, power in both hands, but he's slick with a high ring IQ and boxing ability. So he presents that challenge. Mr. Michael 33B, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I'm talking about Charlo or Andre versus Benavidez. Oh, okay. Okay. Who do I give the bigger chance to beat David Benavidez, Jamal Charlo, or AJ? I think it's still 50-50. Monica, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? Big O, 29 now. What's going on? I think it's still 50-50. And again, like I said, they both going to present David Benavidez separate types of problems. I think that it's a more suitable fight for David Benavidez to fight Jamal Charlo because Jamal Charlo's flat-footed. He's going to be standing right there. He's not going to utilize the ring, use a lot of movement. He's going to be right there. He's not going to have to look for him. He's going to have to look for Demetrius Andrade. And the worst part about looking for Andrade is a counterpuncher who's just as big as they are. So David Benavidez is 6'1" with a 75-inch arm reach. Demetrius Andrade is 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach, but he's a southpaw. He's slicker. He has quicker feet and quicker hands. So, and he's just slicker. You know what I mean? Melanated royalty. What's going on? So the fact that he has to look for him, and you see how he comes forward, and sometimes he's front foot heavy, right? His shoulders is over his front feet, and Andre is going to counter you on the back foot. See, Andre could be moving backwards and counter you. Boom, boom. Jamal Charlo is not going to move backwards too many times. Now he can, but he's not going to move backwards and counter you, not too often. You don't have to worry about that all the time. You don't know what you're going to get from Demetrius Andrade when he's on the back foot. You don't know if he's going to counter you, if he's just going to keep moving. Is he going to counter you with one punch, left or right? He could give you all that. But again, the problem with Andrade is durability. The problem with Andrade is durability. That's the problem with Andrade. Rondo Datcher. Hey, Rondo, man. Why you say it like that, bro? He said, man, his heartburn is on a young man. Hey, Rondo, man. Salute to you, brother. Blessings to you, great brother. He said these heartburns on a young man. Oh, man. Jose Rico said, Blue, you tired? Nah, I'm not. I'm good. Right? So now, you got to take this into consideration. I need y'all to get the likes up, man. We should have 1K likes. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. He said, Chad's neck on fire. Yeah, Rondo Datcher, man. Why you say it like that, though? So, yeah, you got to get some Tums, great brother. Salute to Paul Porter. Successful hustle, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said the main problem Benavidez, Charlo, Andre will pose is they wouldn't let Canelo rest. Will pressure him and keep punching back with pop. Canelo been new to this, yeah. And see, that's the thing. And see, they all present different problems, right? Because Andre is going to do it as he's moving around. Salute to my brother Emmanuel H. He said, "Don't forget, I can't because I'm on my phone. I'm not on the my laptop. I think Haney beats Cambosis. Yeah, Emerson Moore. Nah, bro, never that. So here's the thing, right? Is that Andre, they all present different problems, right? Different challenges, right? Uh, um, Benavidez is going to come forward, and he's going to be, his workload and his volume is going to be extremely high. You understand what I'm saying? So Canelo has to deal with that. And when you're dealing with, you know, uh, uh, um, Demetrius Andre, he don't have the high workload like David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo. But what he does is you got to look for him. That's the problem. Think Charlo could be Hagler? No, no, sir. So that's the thing. You got to look for him, right? Jermacki, what's going on? Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes up, people. We should be at 1.1 day ASAP. Manny Face Publishing, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, blind man can see boxing promoters and networks are driven by the bag and agenda being who brings the most viewers, which brings the bag. The agenda is getting the right compliment for target viewers. Yeah, and see, the thing about it is, right, is this, right, is that they're now, see, before, it was always strategic, but now it's even more strategic. Now it's like it's losing its luster. For instance, Jamal Charlo, like, bro, he's fighting Macy Selecki, Juan Montiel Marcel, like, just back to back to back to back to back. Like, bro, come on, man, come on, man. And in order for us to sell it, right, what they keep doing, putting him in Houston, in his hometown. You understand what I'm saying? To just say, hey, well, he's fighting, so the people are just happy to see him at home. Capital KTV, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So people are just happy to see him home. Yeah, no, they're not hacked at all. So that's the problem in the sport of boxing today. You understand what I'm saying? Now, they're just giving us whatever they want. They ain't even trying to hide it. Before they used to try to hide it. They ain't even trying to hide it no more. They ain't even attempting to hide it. Just letting you know, listen, man, he gonna fight this guy in his hometown, and we need you to show up. What? J Dub, what's going on? Like, what? What are we talking about here? If you look at Jamal Charles' last few opponents, right? And this is not to harp on him. It's just the truth. You just look at it's just the truth. Canelo got upset. Just think about this. I want y'all to think about this. Canelo got upset because nobody wanted to allow him to fight Avni Durham for the vacant WBC title that was vacated by Benavidez losing it on the scale. Just think about that. Canelo was upset that he couldn't fight Avni Durham for the vacant WBC title that David Benavidez lost on the scale. What? Because they so used to David Da Vinci. What's going on? The climate has been created so badly, Alfonso Padilla, what's going on, that the fighters now believe that they shouldn't be fighting tough composition no more. They feel entitled. They feel entitled that to the point where they feel like I should be able to fight whoever I want. How is Canelo Alvarez? How could you possibly be upset that nobody wants to sanction you fighting Avni Durham, who was on a 2-year layoff and a loss, to fight for the WBC vacant belt? Who is because he's your sparring partner. What? King Jizzle, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? How could that possibly be the case? Alan Mattis, what's going on? So if you look at Rolly is tripping again, huh? Now, look at this, right? I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to think about this. Just listen to me and think about this. Jamal Charlo's last, since he fought Julian J. Rock Williams in 2016. Since he fought J. Rock Williams in 2016, 6 years ago. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing but the truth. And I need y'all to get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. We should be at 1K. Now, he fought Julian J. Rock Williams December of 2016, right? Since then, this is who he's faced. Now, he has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights since the J-Rock fight 6 years ago, right? So 6 years ago, he's had 7 fights. That's almost a fight a year. Since 2016, he's had 7 fights. Bucktown 8 Deuce, what's going on? Since 2016, he's had 7 fights. And this is who he's fought. Sebastian Hyland, Hugo Centeno, Matt Karabov, Brandon Adams, Dennis Hogan, the best fight, Sergey Derevyanchenko, Juan Marcel Montiel, and now Macy Selecki. Green Hole Dunham, my brother. Manny Face Publishing, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said us fans need to stop supporting this garbage when they put stars with cupcakes, or they need to make it pay-per-view. Fans shouldn't suffer. No condone this. Facts. So he's fought 7 times since 2016, right? And after J-Rock, now I want to show y'all something. He had a stretch where he fought Cameron Bundridge, Austin Trout, and J. Rock Williams. Right? Then he fought Hugo Centeno, Sebastian Hyland, Matt Karabov, Brandon Adams, Dennis Hogan, Sergey Derevyanchenko, I thought it was the best fight, Juan Marcel Montiel, and Macy Selecki. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How could you possibly justify that? How? Chilltown Major, what's going on? How could you justify that? How? Dillevator X, what's going on? But I keep saying, well, this guy won't fight me. Well, that guy won't fight me. Jeremy Hurd, what's going on? Cesar Martinez, what's going on? Toon, what's going on? So I don't understand. This is the business in the sport of boxing that's hurting the sport of boxing. Creme de la creme, what's going on? Because everything is about business. Nothing is about entertainment and entertaining the fans and giving the fans and legacies. That part is going out the window. And that's where I have a problem with the sport of boxing, because the fans are paying for this. Antone Johnson, what's going on? And they're giving you whatever they want to give you. Woke sports fan, what's going on? They're giving you whatever they want to give you. And we're paying for this. He said that's old sports nowadays, Blue Denny Flowers. That's not true at all. Not true at all. That's not true at all whatsoever. UFC don't do that at all whatsoever. Now, the UFC don't pay their fighters. Now, I don't agree with that at all. But UFC don't do that at all. Okay? And all sports, the best is going to get the best. Because they ain't got no choice. Right now, you watching Steph Curry play against Luka Doncic. And then on the other side, you watching Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown play against Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. So Denny Flowers, that's incorrect. Because at some point in time, you're going to get the Yankees playing the Red Sox. You're going to get the Yankees playing the Dodgers. Okay, you're going to get the best playing the best. For sure. Okay, in the NFL. Oh, you best believe on Monday night, you possibly going to get Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. Oh, you best believe on them showcase nights. Oh, you're going to get the best. Are you kidding me? On Christmas in the NBA, oh, they attempt to give you the best. Manny Face Publishing, brother in Super Chat, once again dropping a cinco on your boy Blue. He said another problem is fighters get to a certain level and everything is pay-per-view even when they fighting cans. Yep. Fighters have a sense of entitlement now. This is a fact. Denny Flowers said you won boxing at some point. When? I just told you Jamal Charlo been doing this for 6 years. 6 years. Every year in every sport, you're going to get the best against the best at some point in time, no doubt. And you can point to the date. As a matter of fact, let me show you this. NFL schedule has come out. And guess what? Everybody goes bananas about the NFL schedule. You know why? Because they know you're going to get the best against the best. Hence, let me show you. Let's go to the videotape. You don't believe me? Let's see. The 2022 NFL schedule has come out, right? And the first game of the season, you're going to get the Buffalo Bills, who was in the AFC Championship. Now watch this now. You're going to get the Buffalo Bills, who was in the AFC Championship, against the Los Angeles Rams, who won the Super Bowl. First game of the season. Mr. Michael 33B, brother back in Super Chat. I thought Cardball beat Charlo. Many people felt that way. Mambo, what's going on? Byron Busty, what's going on? So first game of the season, you're going to get the Buffalo Bills, who was in the NFC Championship game, against the Super Bowl winning champion, Los Angeles Rams. First game of the season, right out the gate. Right out the gate. You ain't got to wait for nothing. You ain't got to wait for nothing. And that's just one game out of many. That's just one game out of many. Watch. Let me show you. That's just one game that you know about. Watch this now. I'm going to show you. Marquee teams. Let's look at the Kansas City Chiefs. Storage Invader, what's going on? Let's look at the Kansas City Chiefs. Right? Week 1, guess who the Chiefs play? The Cardinals. You talking about the Cardinals that was in the playoffs? Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to play the Cardinals. So you're going to have two playoff teams playing against each other in week 1, as well as the Buffalo Bills. So you're going to get the Buffalo Bills and the Rams, and you're going to get the Chiefs and the Cardinals. That's just 2 games that we already know you're going to get. So that's 2 big games already, right? Now let's look at some more teams, shall we? See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So look at the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. Who are they going to play first? They're going to play the Minnesota Vikings. A rivalry game. Malik Odin, what's going on? A rivalry game. Right out the gate. Okay. Let's keep going. Look, Tom Brady came back, right? Let's see who Tom Brady playing first week of the season. Week 1, Dallas Cowboys and Tom Brady. So you're going to get Tom Brady against the Dallas Cowboys, week one. Week one, primetime game, 8:20 at night. Tampa Bay Bucks at the Dallas Cowboys, primetime game. So you already going to get the Chiefs and the Cardinals. No, I'm trying to prove a point, Shawnee D. You're going to get the Chiefs and the Cardinals. You're going to get the Rams and the Bills. And you're going to get the Tom Brady's going to Dallas Cowboys, America's quote-unquote team. Right out the gate. That's what I'm. But Donnie Flowers, this is what I'm saying. We gotta stop trying to listen. You said they have no choice, Blue. Their scheduled boxes, orange boxes can decline. Okay, so that's the point I'm trying to make. You said this happens in brother. This is what I'm be trying to explain to y'all. Y'all be saying stuff just to try to prove yourself to be right or to prove me to be wrong. So you started it off by saying that's every sport, and I said that's not every sport. I said you said that every sport they have these little games, and then every so often you get the best against the best, and I told you that's not every sport, brother. You said it's every sport, and I told you that's not every sport. You said it happens in every sport, and I said no, it don't happen in every sport. It only happens in the sport of boxing. That you could go 6 years and not have a big fight. You think Tom Brady went 6 years and never played a big game or a great opponent? You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You think Tom Brady gonna go 6 years never playing a big game or another playing a rival? No, that's never going to happen. Only in the sport of boxing does that happen. This don't happen in the UFC either. You think in the UFC you're going to get one of their best fighters going 6 years and not fighting another good fighter in the UFC? No. No. No, no, no. No way. Ain't no way you're going to be in the UFC and you're going to be one of their big names and not fight a big fight. That ain't going to happen. That ain't going to never happen. Never. Show me a big name in the UFC that went 6 years and never had a big fight. Or come close to having a 50-50 fight. Mano, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, "What's good, King? We as a fan of the sport have to support our fighters rather than win or lose. The pressure to stay undefeated and fear losing their fan base or stock also prevents fighters from fighting the best." Well, you know what, Mano? Let me tell you this, though. That has become a cop-out. That's become a cop-out. Because it's proven in this day and age, it's not true. Sean Porter lost 3 times. Everybody wanted to see Sean Porter versus Terrence Crawford. Everybody was calling to see Sean Porter fight Terrence Crawford. Canelo Alvarez, he had a loss and 2 draws. And he was still considered the face of the sport of boxing. People wanted to see Errol Spence versus Ugas. Hence, Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was knocked out 3 times, multiple losses. Everybody still paid to see Manny Pacquiao. Adrien Broner. Man, how many times Adrien Broner tell us that, hey, man, this is the fight, and we believe him? Jamin 24, what's going on? How many times Adrien Broner tell us, man, this is the fight. I ain't going, and everybody be like, yeah, AB gonna die. We gonna get the old AB this time. How many times that happened? How many times? Jermell Charlo lost to Tony Harrison, right? Tony Harrison had already had multiple losses when he fought Jermell Charlo. And everybody couldn't wait for the rematch after he beat Jermell Charlo. So that whole notion and narrative that, oh, fighters, we don't support when you have an O, that's not true at all. Everybody couldn't wait to see Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano Part 2. And Jermell Charlo already had a loss on his record. Bassiana the Menace, peace and blessings to the Queen in the building. Drop the link. Go subscribe to Bassiana and Nick J channel. Peace, blessings to the Queen. How you doing tonight? What you doing up this late, Bassiana? Just thought about that. Hamilton Steel 1, what's going on? Past your bedtime. J-Man 412, 24. What's going on, great brother? Julius Thomas, what's going on? Rip 'em Down radio show, what's going on, great brother? So all too often, right, we use that as the problem is fighters lose, we don't support them, no. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. There's multiple fighters that lose and we still get behind them and support them. That ain't true at all, man. We done got, I appreciate you, Queen. We done got so wrapped up in that narrative that we start to believe that too. That ain't true. Look how many times Anthony Joshua lost. People still show up for Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder. People still, today's time, clamoring to see him come back. People clamoring to see Deontay Wilder come back. Got 2 losses and a draw. Joshua, 2 losses. Ernest Skinner, brother in Super Chat. Jermell lost, and I think he's better since the L. I agree. Mike Tyson lost 1 trillion times, but that was yesteryear. That was before the Floyd Mayweather undefeated era. So I'm talking about after the Floyd Mayweather, quote unquote, pushing that undefeated narrative. Look how many fighters have losses. We use that now as an excuse to say, yeah, man, you see, the problem is fighters don't be wanting to fight each other because when we lose, we don't get behind them. That's not true at all. It depends how you lose. If you go in there, get dominated and knocked out, well then, and you ain't competitive, well then people start to be like, hey man, this dude may not be what we thought he is. That's the only problem. But as far as this whole notion that fighters lose and we don't get behind them, that's nonsense. That's not true at all. That ain't true at all. Nick J said, I don't like this Canelo slander. Hey, Queen, I got to keep it a hundo. I got to keep it a hundo. Got to keep it a hundo. Right? Canelo, I mean, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous for the WBC to be a sanctioned body and say, yeah, well, you know, he don't really never have to fight nobody. What? Gabriel Moore, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, keep up the great work, Blue. I love the content, man. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. I love that you come and support me, man. Marky Dan 123, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Canelo has gotten embarrassed by Floyd and Beaver, robbed by Triple G and Lara. After all that humiliation, his fans still thinks he's the king. Facts. Music showing by Music TV, what's going on. And not only that, Monkey Dan 123, look at this as well. Malik Odom, appreciate you. Now watch this as well. Anthony Joshua, people still think he the best heavyweight in the world, even after losing to Usyk and losing to Andy Ruiz. People still think Anthony Joshua is the man to beat a heavyweight. Tell me I'm wrong. Lomachenko, he lost to Salido and lost to Teofimo Lopez. People still talking about he the pound for pound best fighter in the world. So that whole narrative of losing and people lose support for you. That's not true. And we can't say it's, well, that's, if you're African American fight. No, that ain't the case, because Adrien, ain't nobody get more. Nobody in the sport of boxing gets more passes than Adrien Broner. Nobody. Not Canelo, not Lomachenko, not nobody. Nobody gets more passes than Adrien Broner. Nobody. And I can say that because I'm one of the people that give him a pass every single time. Toon, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said UFC fighters get pennies on the dollar. Khabib versus McGregor was one of the biggest in UFC history, and they got paid nothing like Pacquiao made. UFC fighters don't know their worth. They strike big fights, will stop dating and won't pay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I started off by saying, Toon, is that I don't agree with the way they get paid. Bassiana, tell me I'm not telling the truth. Who get more passes than Adrien Broner? Nobody. Right now, we still be like, yeah, man, Adrien Broner, man, he get everything together, boy. He gonna be a problem. Hence, pun intended. Hey, Adrien Broner get it together, man. He gonna be a problem. She said Adrien Broner get more passes than legally allowed. That's a fact. Sherman Bray, what's going on? That's a fact, Queen. And I'm one of the people. And nah, AB, he gonna be good this one. Dre Fine is my brother in the super chat. He said I don't get off until 6:30 a.m. enjoying the show. Oh, Dre Fine, I appreciate you, triple OG. Monica, she cracking up. Tell me I'm one of the people. I'm one of those people. I'll be like, man, watch this. Watch Adrien Broner when you get back. I just put up a video. What, last week? Didn't y'all just see me put up a video last week? I'm like, man, AB gonna be back. AB ain't showing me he ain't no signs that he gonna be back to his rare form in forever and a day. Cole B, what's going on? And Adrien Broner, 32 years old. Me too, Toon. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Who gets more? Adrien Broner. Let's just look at this, right? And AB is my guy. AB, salute to you. You know you're my guy. I love Adrien Broner. But let's be real. Since 2017, Adrien Broner is 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. And I still think he could beat everybody. AB got 2 wins in 5 years, man. 2 wins in 5 years, boy. But don't tell me AB ain't gonna be victorious when he get in the ring. You kidding me? I believe in him. And one of them wins is questionable. That last fight against Santiago was questionable. AB is 2-2-1 in his last 5 fights in 5 years. But you can't tell me, Huncho 2 times, come on. You can't tell me he can't beat Conor Ben. No, sir, you can't tell me that. No, sir. Yo, he could beat Conor Ben. He could beat Conor Ben. And it's a 50-50 fight with him and Virgil Ortiz Jr. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Him and Virgil Ortiz Jr. is a 50-50 fight. Tiffany Love, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? You know I beat that boy. Bassiana said AB 10-0 in commentary. Facts. AB could beat down more for sure. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Make a fight between Adrien Broner and Floyd Mayweather right now. Break it. Record breaking. Baciana, you ain't right, Queen. Keep him up, Queen. Keep him up. Keep him up, champ. Keep him up. You put Adrien Broner, V Rock, Derek Kills, what's going on, in the ring with Floyd Miller right now. It's gonna be a top 3 all time. It's gonna be huge. Blessings to you, Tiffany. It's gonna be huge. Then why AB never let his hands go? I don't know. Ball ones was going. You gotta ask him. He said since the Madonna fight, Adrien Broner ain't been the same since he lost to Madonna. Do y'all realize that was 9 years ago? Going on 10 years? Mo 2013 was going on. Corbin Phoenix was going on. Do y'all realize that was 9 years ago when he lost to Madonna? And I still be like, man, if AB that showed up from the Madonna fight and before the Madonna fight, man, that was 9 years ago, Blue. My brother Keon, everything boxing sports, he was like, Blue, come on, brother. I had enough with you with this AB talk. Salute to my brother Keon, everything boxing sports. Keon was like, bro. And Keon did it mad humbly, like, Blue, I think we need to watch this fight together and break it down together. Hey, Keon, you ain't right for that, bro. Hey, salute to my brother Keon, everything boxing sport. Keon was like, so Blue, you really think Adrien Broner beat Manny Pacquiao? I was like, yeah. Man, I was super confident. D. Murray, what's going on? Man. Bossy, I like that fight. AB versus Keith Thurman, final answer. I like that. Hey, Bossiana, I was out here telling people AB beat Manny Pacquiao. 4am TV, what's going on? Hey, man, he won that Pacquiao fight. He won that Pacquiao fight. Hey, my brother Keon called me. He ain't even come in the chat. He called me. He said, "Hey, Blue, man, you really think Manny AB beat Pacquiao?" I said, "Yeah, Key. Go watch it, rewatch it." He was like, "How about we watch it together live?" Hey, Key, you ain't right for that, bro. Yeah. hey, 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 Key was like, "How about we watch it live and score it live on your channel?" Hey, Key, you ain't right for that one, man. You ain't right for that, Key. I was gun ho too. I'm like, let's do it, brother. Let's do it, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Key ain't right for that. He ain't right for that. He knew I was dealing with all emotion, no facts. He knew I was dealing with all emotion and zero facts. Yeah, that's what he said, D. Murray. He said, let's watch it live on your channel and score it. And we scored it. Yeah, Monica, you know what I mean? All going now. Leave nothing up to chance. Trice 1983. Y'all know I beat that boy. Mm-hmm. King Judah, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. So when AB said everybody out here, they know I beat him. You was the everybody he was talking about, Blue. I sure was. No, Monica. I called them to give me a refill. You see, Monica, what you trying to do to me? Hmm? Hmm? Monica, where you trying to go with this? Hmm? Monica talking about, hey, Blue, go get a refill. Hmm? What are you trying to do to me, Queen? Monica out there talking about, Blue, go get a refill. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, more. Box fan full time brother in Super Chat said, how Canelo, both WBC champ and franchise champ? Shaking my head. Facts. Yeah, Monica talking about, go get a refill. I'm be up here saying all types of stuff. Unwarranted. YouTube gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, bro. Toon brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, was there live for the Pac fight? AB did good that fight. Most of Pacquiao flurries missed. Crowd went had AB threw more punches. He had that fight in my opinion. He low key rocked Pac twice. Oh, I agree. He was definitely in the fight. That's a fact. That's a fact, Bastiana. She gonna have me in here sauce. And Monica, did I have the drink or did you? Because you just put in the chat. Now all we need is some. Cream brulee. Oh, I'm with you, Queen. See, I was about to say I thought you spelled ice cream wrong. I'm tripping. Scott Miller, brother in super chat. AB versus Blair to Flair. Oh, I love that. Nah, I ain't got 38 teeth. All types of teeth missing in this face. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm a little bit slow. So I just read Monica's comments all the way wrong. I thought she said ice cream. She didn't say nothing about ice cream. She said nothing about ice cream. I don't know where I just got ice cream from. DOG215, my brother. What's good with you, brother? Boston fan full time, brother. Super chat. Loma dropped the belt. Canelo should also. Agreed. Yeah, Monica said not the slightest bit about ice cream. I don't know how that just played out in my head that she said something about ice cream. Baciana, I don't know how I just came up with ice cream. I have no clue, but I completely read that saying ice cream. And I was getting ready to say, how you spell ice cream wrong? I was getting ready to say, how you spell ice cream wrong? Amazing. Take on Savage, they got me, bro. They got me. AB versus Mario Barrios, he might lose that fight, bro. Yeah, he got to be active. He got to be active, bro. Hold on. Listen, listen. There's no way, there's no way that we have 965 likes in it. There's no way. No way we only have 965 likes. There's just absolutely no way. Sherman Bray said Barrios is tired of losing. He said Barrios is tired of losing. I know. I want to see Adrien Broner. I like what they're talking about. Adrien Broner versus Figueroa. I like that fight. I like that fight. Adrien Broner versus Figueroa. I like that. Lenny Ash, what's going on? Corbin Phoenix, Mr. Lightning World, what's going on? Marcus Thomas, what's going on? Adrien Broner versus Figueroa. I like that. That's a good comeback fight for him. That's definitely a good comeback fight for him. Uh, that's a good test. Figueroa, he's not the greatest boxer. The greatest defense. Adrien Broner should look great against him. He lost his last two fights against Ugas and Abel Ramos. I like that fight. I like that fight for AB. That's a good comeback fight. Supreme Style, what's going on? Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev in December or early next year. I love that. I think that Arthur Beterbiev is going to beat Joe Smith Jr. And then Dimitri Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev for Undisputed. Love it. Ball ones, what's going on? I like the comeback fight for Adrien Broner against Figueroa. Good fight for him. I need y'all to get the likes. We should be at 1.1K. I'm the slightest bit as to how come we don't have 1,000 likes already, and we 2 hours in. I don't understand that. I don't get it. Miss Sexy, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Here she comes strolling in here, super duper late. You know what I mean? Fanning around in the classroom. You understand? With her Dior parfum on. You understand what I'm saying? Distracting the brothers. Blessings to you, Queen. Yeah, rest up to Gary Russell Sr. Boss fan full time brother in super chat. AB would look like how he did versus DeMarco. Yeah, I mean, Figueroa is better than DeMarco. Jermacki is going to. Yeah, Jeremy heard. Yes, he did. Yesterday. Mike Lee was going to. It's amazing. Tough times they're going through over there, man. Tough times. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. ASAP. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 1.1K. Skills pay the bills. What's going on? Oh, Paul Boston. I thought Broner won the fight too, but after I rewatched it, my brother Keon. No, I'm not on vacation. I'm working. But after I watched the fight with my brother Keon live, yeah, he lost. But he could have won. There was plenty of opportunity, old Paul Boston. And it was a close fight. And there was opportunities for him to win the fight and seize the fight. He just didn't let his hands go. He just didn't let his hands go. Had he let his hands go, he would have won the fight. All he needed to do was be more active. He wasn't active. And because he wasn't active, he lost. And get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. We need 100 likes. We should have been past this. You at the Haney fight, Blue? Nah. I wish. Isaac Cruz versus Adrien Broner? Nah, he'd be Isaac Cruz. I wish I was at the fight. Get the likes to 1.1K. How long people been saying that about it forever and a day, man. It's truly unfortunate because that dude got all types of skills. But Adrien Broner, he's been saying since the Marcus Maidana fight, that's what did it. That fight did it, man. The Maidana fight is the one that did it. Natty Dread, my brother, what's goody with you? Hassana, what's going on? That's what did it. Ever since the Maidana fight, he's never had that type of output ever again. He was never the same. Never the same. And what gets me about this is that another thing people just don't talk about. Ben Davis was going on. A thing he agreed was going on. Here's something that people don't talk about. He wore those gloves against Adrien Broner that he attempted to wear against Floyd. And Floyd caught it and said, nah, you ain't wearing these gloves. I'm going to say it to y'all again. He wore those gloves. Remember, Floyd didn't like, yo, there ain't no pattern in these gloves, bro. So Maidana wore those gloves against Adrien Broner. He wore those gloves. And Adrien Broner ain't been the same since. That's real spill. Adrien Broner ain't been the same since, man. Marco Polo's going on. Yeah, Leonard Ellerbe, they caught him. So it's just like we know. Nobody talks about it to this degree because Adrien Broner don't talk about it. He don't mention it. But just think about it. Miguel Cotto, Margarito first fight. You can't prove it, right? Right? Miguel Cotto, Margarito first fight. MCM, what's going on? Nobody could prove it. But you pretty much know if he attempted to wear it against Shane Mosley. Alan Maddox, my brother, what's going on? If he attempted to wear it against Shane Mosley, do not think he wore it against Miguel Cotto. Of course he did. Allegedly. And we know the way Maidana and Robert Garcia was pushing for him to be able to wear those gloves against Floyd Mayweather, you know for sure they wore those gloves against Adrien Broner. Hector Meza, what's going on? The way they was pushing for him to wear those gloves against Floyd. Oh, well, we need to wear these. Floyd had to pay him not to wear those gloves, people. Do y'all realize that? Calvin Curry, what's going on? The reason Canelo fighting Triple G is because it's a big money fight and it's winnable. Young King Company, my brother, what's goody with you? Floyd had to pay Maidana not to wear those gloves. So imagine, if Floyd had to go that far against Maidana, Adrien Broner don't have nowhere near the pull and power that Floyd Mayweather had. Adrien Broner don't have nowhere near the pull and power that Floyd had. And if Floyd had to pay him or it wasn't going to be no fight, then what could Adrien Broner possibly do? How could Adrien Broner possibly get him not to wear those gloves? Paul Carrick, what's going on? Right, he was only 23. Boss fan full time. My brother back in the super chat. He said Margarito caught his second win against Punisher. Sure did. Jamal James, what's going on, great brother? So now think about this, right? Adrien Broner couldn't afford to be like, hey, Maidana, you can't wear those gloves. He's not in that position. If Floyd Mayweather, who was the absolute face of the sport of boxing, the most powerful man in boxing, he had to go in his pockets and say, TR, what's going on? Here, I'll give you this in order for you to switch your gloves. Imagine what he would have did with Broner. Or did do with Broner. Just imagine that. Deshaun Johnson, what's going on? Yeah, get the lights up. We should be at 1.1K. Peterson, Brother Sting, what's going on? Fury's not. He's not going to retire. Fury's not retiring. Don't believe the hype. As soon as the outcome of Joshua Usyk is over and the demand for him to fight the winner is on the table, Fury is going to be right back at the negotiation table making $100 million. Deshaun Johnson, man, I'm too old, man. I'm way on the wrong side of 40. Can't do it. I mean, his fighters like Bernard Hopkins and 45 and George Foreman, and I ain't trying to put my body through that. Man, I'm way on the wrong side of 40. Jay Good, my brother. What's goody with your great brother? Salute to my brother Jay Good. Marco Polo, Trayvon Allen, what's going on? Man, it just happened this way, man. It's 1:40 in the morning, huh? Where I'm at is 12:40. No, I ain't on vacation. I'm working, man. Y'all see them all. AZ Landlord, what's going on? Original Gentleman Broke Man, what's going on? Missing Miss Ann Son, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? TR said blue, let's work. Music Control, what's going on? Yes, sir. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. The likes to 1.1K, man. Boston versus Miami. I think Boston gonna pull it off. I think Boston gonna pull it off. Fonzie Jones, what's going on? Salute Big J Good, my brother, man. T Culture, what's going on? Are you going to the fight Saturday? More than likely. Triple G going to get stopped by Canelo September 17th. And so now I want to talk about Errol Spence Jr., right? My oh my, have the tides turned. Errol Spence Jr. is putting immense pressure on Terrence Crawford and Terrence Crawford fans to make this fight happen. All that talk y'all did about Errol Spence not wanting to fight Terrence Crawford. He's avoiding Terrence Crawford. He's ducking Terrence Crawford. Well, that's just went right out the window, didn't it? That went right out the window, didn't it? Because guess what? This dude wore the strap. He wore the shirt, the Terrence Crawford shirt to NASCAR. With a trillion people watching. Mr. Tally 140, what's going on? Floyd never tried to outshine Tank. With a trillion people watching, he chose to wear that shirt. Every time I look at it, I'm like, bro, the fact that he wore that shirt, all of that talk that people was doing and saying that Errol Spence, Akeem the Great, what's going on? Where you been at, bro? Bro Kuzma, what's going on? All that talk that people was doing. Oh, Errol Spence is avoiding Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence is scared of Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence is ducking Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence is pricing him out. Errol Spence is making it. Now what? Now what? Now what? Exactly, Ernest Skinner. He was sending a statement. Now this dude, he did. I'm like, every time I think about it, like, bro, that was a statement made. He woke up and chose violence. There's no other way to slice it. There's no other way to slice it. He woke up and chose violence. Yeah, he did. He woke up and said, "Oh, we're going to NASCAR to be on the big stage. You know, nobody has been honored in boxing at NASCAR like this, right? Right? Apadada as one, people as one. What's going on? Right? He got up and he said, you know something? In his wardrobe, as big as his wardrobe is, he chose that shirt. That ain't even appropriate for where he was there. Let's be real. Let's be real, right? For what Errol was there for and promotion, that ain't even appropriate. Right? Yeah, Jay Good. He got up out of you know how deep his wardrobe gotta be. Right? For Errol Spence to got up and say, listen, I'm wearing this shirt. Sherman Bray said what the shirt said. It's the knocking on Terrence Crawford door shirt. No, he not making fun of him, Monica. Right? He not making fun of him because he's dead serious. Ain't no laughing involved. He ain't joking. It's just pressure. Ain't nothing funny about what he doing. It's just he telling you how serious he is. Ain't nothing funny about what he doing. Nothing. Zero zil. That's the point of him wearing that shirt to let you know ain't no games being played here. They both train in Denny Flowers. But you can tell the fatigue that Errol Spence had when people keep saying that, oh, he was avoiding them, he was pricing this out, he was doing this and he was doing that. You could tell the fatigue set in. You can tell. I mean, every other day, he's like putting pressure on him. You know, you play video games and there's levels, and you say, listen, I'm going to get to this level, I'm going to get to this level, and I'm going to beat this dude. And you finally get there, and it's like, oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I'm here. He agreed. You can't order it. I had to hit them up. I hit the brother Jordan up. Salute to Jordan. I hit Jordan up yesterday. You can't get it. And that's a collectible. I don't want it to wear it. It's a collectible. It's an epic moment. Win, lose, or draw for Arrow. That's an epic moment. To wear that shirt and to make that shirt, you know, that's an epic. That's monumental. Jacob said mine's came late. Yeah, I ain't get. You know what? I kept saying I'm gonna order mine, Denver order it, and I just wanted to keep it. I just wanted it as a souvenir. Shawnee D said, "Where Bernie at?" I don't know. But I'm telling you, boy, he putting some serious pressure, and he letting you know. He told you I was coming for the belt, and now he's here. Why the Pack never looked for Trinidad? He would have dominated Trinidad anyway. Jay Linger ain't go off in here. Watch out, chat. Her wrench is getting ready to start going off like a banana clip. Jalen, she about to let the chat have it. But Manny Pacquiao would have beat Trinidad. Trinidad is style. Oh yeah, Jalen getting let us have it. Darnell Schaefer, what's going on? William Gone, what's going on? Yeah, Trinidad style. I think those styles is perfect for Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, Jalen, I know she heard it. She'll be here in a second. Thing to save us is it's a little late. She might have dozed off. Bud and Spence is bigger than May Pacquiao. No sense of this. No stretch of the imagination, great brother. No sense. No. No stretch of the imagination. Ain't no way Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence is bigger than Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. No, sir. That was the most anticipated fight in the history of the sport of boxing. Ain't no way, no how. That was the most anticipated, and it reflected that when it was over. That was the most anticipated fight in the sport of boxing history, and it reflected it as such. Yeah, we should be at 1.1K likes. I don't understand what's going on. Trinidad, exactly, big truck trap star. Trinidad he wasn't very athletic with his style. And so the fact that he was just right there, Manny Pacquiao would have. Manny Pacquiao, foot speed, hand speed, movement, and his power. And Trinidad get dropped all the time. Trinidad got dropped all the time on top of it. But Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is definitely the biggest fight in boxing today. For sure. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, biggest fight in boxing today. Monica said, don't ever underestimate Country Boy. Them some strong boys. Yeah. Who's next for Thurman? It should be Jerron Boots Ennis. That's who it should be. It should be nobody else but Jerron Boots Ennis. Boo boo, I don't know about that one. Which one? Trinidad and Pacquiao. And Pacquiao's foot speed, hand speed, angles give Trinidad all types of problems. Athletic fighters gave Trinidad problems. That's why Oscar De La Hoya was boxing him and moving around the ring the way he was. Trinidad was getting dominated. Mobile fighters give Trinidad problems. Mini Mill, Essakin, no bots. What's going on? Canelo going to PBC next year? I don't know about that. Possibly. Brother Rizzy, what's going on? Get the likes up to 1.4K, man. Smash the like button. Oh, happy Ladette, what's going on? Top 10 boxers right now. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez, Anui, Jamel Charlo, the young fighters, Devin Haney, Jerron Ennis, Broly, yeah, right. Tank Davis, Solomon Walker, brother in the super chat. He said, "Does Boots and Thurman go 12?" No, I think Boots stops Keith Thurman by the 6th round, 7th round. Just big, rangy, athletic, skilled, fundamentally sound, technically sound, goes to the body. That's Keith Thurman's weakness. Keith Thurman, 5'7", 69-inch arm reach, 5-inch arm reach advantage for Boots. Boots is 3 inches taller than Keith Thurman. He's faster than Keith Thurman. He's stronger than Keith Thurman. He's bigger than Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman has a glaring weakness when you go to his body. So I don't see Keith Thurman being it. And then the movement that Keith Thurman doesn't work against Boots because of Boots' athletic ability and his comfort in the ring. You saw how comfortable and calm and collective and in control he was against Custody Clay. It's because of his athletic ability. He's so skilled, so talented. You know, he's not worried about being overzealous or trying to press the pace. Like he just takes his time. And against Keith Thurman, guess what he would do? Take his time. And Keith Thurman he hurts Keith Thurman to the body. Lonzo Thompson, what's going on? He hurts Keith Thurman to the body. Well, guess what? Keith Thurman can't get away from him. See how Keith Thurman was getting away from Pacquiao because Manny Pacquiao is not fundamentally sound. He's not the greatest skill boxer. He's one of the greatest athletes that had power, Manny Pacquiao. Not one of the most fundamentally skilled boxers. And so when Keith Thurman was hurt, both times he was able to stay away from Manny Pacquiao because of his educated foot movement. Mario Barrios, Mario Barrios, he hurt Keith Thurman. What Keith Thurman was able to do, stay away. Why? He's the better athlete. Faster feet, high ring IQ. He's just a better athlete. So Mario Barrios hurt him, guess what he could do? Stay away from him until he recover. Okay? Luis Collazo, when he hurt Keith Thurman. Guess what? He couldn't catch up with him. That's not going to be the case with Adrien Ennis. He gets Keith Thurman hurt. There's nowhere for Keith Thurman to go. He can't move around the ring like he did to survive against Adrien Ennis. Boots is going to go to his body. And why don't we have 1.1K likes? Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes all the way up. 1:56 in the morning. So Keith Thurman is not going to be able to stay away from Adrien Ennis if he gets hurt. Or dare I say, when he gets hurt. Tyrell Dawg, what's going on? Because of the style matchup, the power, the speed, the angles that Adrien Ennis used, the range, the length. You understand what I'm saying? So when he touches Keith to the birdie, he touches Keith to the body, and Keith is trying to survive and get away from him, there is no survival. He's going to cut the ring off very fast. He's going to be right in front of Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's not big enough to tie him up consistently, and he's going to get him to the body again. Jerron Busen is to be the first one to stop Keith Thurman, and he'll do so with Keith Thurman taking a knee because it's going to be a body punch. And I think that Keith Thurman would go in retreat mode, and then he would take a knee. Canelo's the best in your world. In your world. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button, people. Get the likes up right now. Smash it. Timothy Stoudemire, he said not take a knee, though. Yeah, he's going to take a knee. Because, see, he didn't have to. See, against, keep in mind, right? When Manny Pacquiao hurt him and to the body, and Mario Barrios hurt him to the body, he spit out his mouthpiece and started running around the ring, right? So he could gas more air, right? He invented that. Like he's like, my body can't take it. He spits out the mouthpiece and he just like consistent multiple times. We see Keith Thurman use this tactic: spit out the mouthpiece so he could breathe, he could get more air in because he's hurt to the body, right? So his body is condensed. So he's trying to get more air into his body. So he spits out his mouthpiece and he just runs around the ring and trying to get as much air as possible, right? Because subconsciously he's very aware of what's going on. So it's not that he's out on his feet. It's just that he knows his body is that's it. Once the body tell you, listen, that's enough. We good now. Let's stay right here. Guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna stay right there. Hey, Falls Breeze, what's going on? And so Keith Thurman is very aware and understanding that, okay, when he got hit by him, I can move around the ring, because he's a conditioned athlete. So Keith Thurman can move around the ring while trying to catch his breath, which is weird, right? Because when you're trying to catch your breath, you slow down. Well, Keith Thurman, he picks up the pace when he's hurt, and he spits his mouthpiece out to catch air. And guess what? It works. That's not gonna work with Boots. Ain't you think he gonna spit out his mouthpiece and just run around the ring and Boots ain't gonna catch up with him? You got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. You hurt to the body like that, and Boots gonna catch you to the body because his combination punches is just fluid, natural. He gonna see the opening. He gonna see the opening and he gonna go to the body, boop, boop, boop. And it's gonna be a punch to the body that Keith Thurman don't see. Keith Thurman gonna start running around the ring, but Boots is gonna cut the ring off and be right in front of him. And now he's too hurt and too susceptible now to getting stopped. He can't tie up Boots at that point. You think he gonna reach both arms out to tie up Boots, and Boots could sneak a punch in to the body again? You go like this to grab him, and Boots gonna go right back to the body. Boop. So that's a problem. Man, I guess y'all don't want to smash the like button tonight, huh? That's horrible. I gotta keep saying smash the like button. That shouldn't be the case at all whatsoever. Get the likes all the way up, people. Get the likes up. So yeah, Keith Thurman, Boots go to the body, and the thing is, he's gonna hit Keith Thurman in the body with a punch Keith Thurman don't see, because his hands are so fast, they so rangy, he's so strong that he gonna change levels and just right to the body. Remember, he got Custio clean to the body a couple times. Monica, the queen, in Super Chat, she said, "Jalil Hackett, what's with him? Ain't he on TMT? Yeah, he is, but he's a novice. So you know how that goes. They move a little bit funny. Sometimes they'll have 10 fights in 1 year, and then next thing you know, you don't see them for a year. That's just the sport and the politics in the sport of boxing. Finding opponents for guys like that, that's difficult. Get the likes to 1.1K. Donnell Schaefer, I was slipping blue. I just pressed it. Oh, man. You can't be alone. Donnell Schaefer, bro. How you going to be participating with the rookies? You a vet. If Thurman takes the Boots fight, much respect to him. If Thurman takes the Boots fight, it's because they gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. I don't know how much of that is voluntary. There's more so of an offer he couldn't refuse. Yeah, I like Jalil Hackett. I had him on the show. Him and his dad. Salute to them. But let me get out of here, people. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. The show's over for me. Curtain call. curtain call. Appreciate y'all coming through. Hearns and Hagel would dominate Canelo Alvarez. Not athletic enough. They very fluid with a whole lot of power. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. Let me get out of here, people. Appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.